paying the price for it. He's saying, okay, okay, you can have it back. Jeez, just go away.
Spare me my life. And I should give you your flag.
Not gonna happen. Not here.
Have you a flag? Alright, so we're
Doesn't
rolling
look
around
like
14 minutes.
Hang is.
Got a minute till the next quad. I'm gonna watch Clamp on D for a little while here. Actually, Mr. SD just picked up the flag. We're gonna watch him instead. Ooh, yeah. I'm not really seeing WhoRunIt make any team efforts here. The pushes, Mr. SD's coming in by himself. So far, Evil Geniuses
But
really handled that.
But with about 5.5 minutes left on the clock, both teams tied. We're really almost back to square one, where we had it. You know, EG making that first cap really put the pressure on WhoRunIt to even up the score, and now that they have, you know, the pressure is fourfold now because now they got to do something to win.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much back to square one here. I'm watching KGB as he tries to hang on to a sort of forward position at central low. The Hang's going to pull him down with an LG. GWC coming up behind him, and here comes the next quad.
And it goes to the Hang yet again. He's our quad machine this round. He's ducking in, making sure he's well stocked on plasma and LG. Not a lot of health right now, but here comes the red armor.
Yeah.
There he goes. And again, connection problems could foul up this run. So, you know, he's got a few seconds left on the quad, but, well, he's not even going to make it past mid. But it goes to Mr. SD, making it nowhere at all. ID actually making it out through, going down low, making the pass through, grabbing some health because he's down to 18. One more rail with the bum, and there it is. Not going to happen.
Yeah, that was Swoop grabbing that frag on ID. And holy shit, ID just nailed a rocket, fadeaway rocket against his opponent that was going over towards the yellow armor. We do have a flag pickup. And it's Mr. SD, 9 health. Down he goes.
GWC providing some excellent defense now. And he's just hanging out in the base, keeping the fire warm, keeping everything stocked. And, you know, especially here, you know, it's a very well-stocked base, so, you know, the defense plays a very important role in this map. Just getting it in requires, well, in this map more than any, I would say, more than a lot of them, it requires a lot of team coordination, especially, you know, if both teams, as in this case, are providing some very heavy and coordinated defense. Your offense needs to be just as coordinated. You need to be there with your teammate. You can't be going in alone. And of course, the quad helps out, especially in DeHang's case, but what we're seeing right here, we're just not seeing enough people, and of course it's only 4v4, but we're not seeing, you know, two guys being delegated to offense adequately.
Well, and one of the things I'm liking here is it looks like GWC is taking the position of, I'm going to make sure that our team gets our red armor, and then they extend when appropriate. Now, DeHang has that quad one more time.
Excellent.
Oh geez, but if his lag provides enough problems, oh wow, yeah, that was almost inevitable. We saw him throwing out LG and rail, but as you just said, it's kind of unplayable with the current state. What is up with him?
You have the flag.
Yep, here comes 362. Getting shot in the ass. Not sure where GWC is, and GWC is safe today, and they will return that flag. So yeah, we are winding down towards 20 minutes. Only 2 minutes left to go, roughly. Clamp OK, maintaining his defensive posture. We'll go in and watch. We got Swooped, who has hung out in this location for most of the match. And he's done a fantastic job with his rails. If we take a look, he's got 11 impressives.
And with only 2 minutes left on the clock, there is a good chance we could go into overtime, but our power player this round, DeHang, with his connection problems, I wonder if that's going to provide a significant enough setback for EG for WhoRunIt to take this one home. I mean, I'd say he's been the power player because he made the first flag grab and the first flag capture. Andy grabbed the first quad, so he's been all over the place.
Unfortunately, so is his ping. And as we wind down with just a minute left in regular time, I do believe we will be heading off to overtime. Now, the key thing about overtime is that with each passing, the respawn waves get longer and longer. So overtime becomes a very critical thing for either team, and essentially the overtime is designed to break turtles. We do have a quad picked up. It is KGB. Let's see if he can make this happen in regular time and not have to push it over into regular. Two beautiful shotgun shots. He's going to go for a third. Dare the poor bastard that goes down that jump pad. Good lord, that is 3 in a row. And now
providing backup. Oh, but no, here comes 2. And there's KGB grabbing the flag, hot potato flag right now. 5 seconds left on the quad. He's almost out, just grabbing red. Good timing there. Only 38 health though. No med kit there. He's got to make it to mid and make it out of that little hole alive. And it looks like he's got the LG push from his teammates coming back around, and he's gonna make it with only 10 seconds left on the clock. Holy shit, WhoRunIt bringing back second grab, 5 seconds left, and that's gonna go to them. Fantastic play.
Blue wins.
That is almost reminiscent of a racehorse, just giving it that extra little go during the last, 50 yards. Just totally amazing.
Least deaths there was KGB. Very nice work.
Fastest flag capture was 23.265. And that was the last one.
And it looks like we've lost DeHang momentarily. Hopefully it'll be something, simple like his roommate downloading porn. But, we can only hope. Well, Ironworks, in a word, fucking rocks. Ironworks rules. It's a great map, great addition to the public pool, great addition to the competition pool. It's got, an interesting midsection with some actual cover. But, oh no, there goes my packet flow again. But each base, you can hold off in each base for quite a long time. There's quite a lot of options to keep yourself well defended. And it's pretty too.
Yeah. Well, the main things to talk about are the power-ups, and right here in the dead center of the map, where I'm currently looking, you will see the regen spawn point. There is, just like Siberia, only one power-up that is on a long timer, and this is it right here. It'll be a regen this time around, rather than the quad that we saw in Siberia. So we'll see that there. There's only one railgun on this map. This map's a little bit smaller, so we see the railgun will spawn just on top of the power-up spawn point. There it is. And then the bases are identical. The flag is here. There are several exit points. There's one yellow armor that the main defender tends to get. There are exit points here, here, down here, which also takes you right back up to the other exit point. And then, of course, this is sort of the lower exit, takes you through these tunnels, and you are out towards the center of the map. The red side of the base is just like that, but redder. Now, one of the main routes to attack from is this red armor here, which is not accessible by the main defender. However, this really becomes a liability if, say for example, since I'm starting on the blue base, if the blue team leaves this red armor up, then it becomes a major asset for the red team to grab and use as they begin their onslaught onto the flag. So you really have to watch out for that. There's also a mega health here that the main defender tends to use as well. So lots of goodies here for the defenders, and one of the things that we're going to watch is Clamp OK, because he is known to die like once he gets set up. He's very tough to kill. I'm curious to see how WhoRunIt does it. We're starting to see F3s. So,
good deal.
There we go.
Red flag.
And the thing about that red armor, okay, it looks like...
2, 1.
Damn, that was close.
I saw it.
Wrong button.
Caught you on the stream, man. Caught you on the stream. Alright. So we are live, and And Swoop's already defending. He doesn't have any armor, though.